It's February 2nd. Happy Black History Month. Happy Black Excellence, Black Celebration, my Black People Month. It's February, you guys. For this month, I am participating in a 5 a.m. February challenge with Bria Jones. Shout out to her. Make sure you guys go follow her on Instagram and here on YouTube. She's doing a challenge with a bunch of us where we pretty much wake up every day at 5 a.m. Some people always make the comment, oh, there's not enough hours in the day, or what are you doing at 5 a.m.? That's the one I used to always get. What the heck are you doing at 5 a.m.? The things that I wish that I could do around 12 p.m. or 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. or the things that I'm thinking about at 10 p.m. that I feel like I could have got done earlier in the daytime. As you guys know, I love doing monthly challenges because they're almost like mini activations to me that help me accomplish small goals that lead to me accomplishing my bigger goals that I set at the beginning of the year. So I love doing a monthly challenge. It's just great motivation for me. And if you're thinking of some monthly challenge ideas that you want to do, grab a friend or maybe do it alone or hit somebody up on Instagram and do it together. I promise you, monthly challenges have truly been the credit of most of my success in the last 5 to 6 months, personally and professionally. My goal with this 5 a.m. challenge is really to build this into a daily habit that I can continue past the month of February. Yes, I want to be one of those 5 a.m. people because I like actually waking up at 5 a.m. It can feel like a struggle, it can feel like way too early, but once you start doing it for a few days and you see exactly how much things you're able to get done because you're waking up earlier, you won't go back. I promise, you really won't go back. And you heard me right, I said daily habit. That means, yes, I'm gonna really try to wake up at 5 a.m. on weekends. Previously, when I used to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning, I never used to wake up at 5 on the weekends. It would usually be around 6 or 6:30, but this time around, I really want to go into the weekends also waking up at 5 a.m. so that it's less disruption into my daily morning routines. Obviously, there's going to be those times where it just seems impossible, those nights when you go out drinking with your friends, those moments when you're on vacation, maybe you're pulling an all-nighter. That, understandable, but I definitely want to become a 5 a.m. girl at least 90% of the time. I'm only a few days into the 5 a.m. challenge. I actually started on January 31st because that's what day the Monday fell on. So I was just like, you know what, let me just start on Monday and just get into it. And if this is something that you're interested in doing, then start now. You don't have to wait till the first of the month. You don't have to wait until January to really start establishing these habits. You can really start as early as tomorrow. I owe being able to wake up at 5 a.m. solely to my evening routine, you guys. Yes, honestly, it's all about what you do the night before you're waking up at 5. So that entails me having a whole wind down nighttime routine and then also planning out what I'm gonna actually do when I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. If you have those two things down packed, honestly, it's gonna be a breeze for you. It starts off with my phone automatically transitioning into Do Not Disturb mode at 7 p.m. Do Not Disturb is honestly my favorite Apple feature. Like, shout out to that person that came up with that idea. Shout out to the team that built that system out. Shout out to whoever approved it because honestly, Do Not Disturb is clutch. It's the best feature ever. If you're not familiar, Do Not Disturb pretty much silences all your notifications, all your incoming phone calls and text messages on your phone. That includes the audio as well as the pop-ups. So it's really good to have that set for about an hour before you actually start your nighttime routine. That way you're not getting any distracting phone calls or text messages that you're gonna start and then possibly keep feeding into before you even start your nighttime routine. How many of you guys have started a juicy text conversation or phone conversation or FaceTime with one of your friends and all of a sudden you look, it's 10 o'clock at night and you're like, where the hell did the time go? So I make sure that 7:30 hits, Do Not Disturb turns on. That way I'm not getting any sort of messages or notifications on my phones or phone calls. So, you know, I'm pretty much already easing into it. Around 7:30 is when I go ahead and wash my face. Y'all already know how I feel about good AM and PM skincare routine. I haven't posted my PM routine yet, but if you guys are wanting that video sooner than later, please thumbs up this video and comment below and let your girl know. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. As I said, I like to wash my face around 7:30 p.m. Usually when I'm washing my face, I'll have a YouTube video playing in the background or I'll have some melodic early 2000s R&B playing. Anytime I have any sort of audio playing, it just automatically slows down my movement so I'm not rushing through my skincare routine. And it honestly eases my mind. I know with the YouTube videos, some people are probably like, YouTube videos ease your mind. Some of them do. Like, some people have really great content out there, and it depends. Sometimes it's a daily vlog. Maybe it's a short 10 or 15 minutes video about how to make more money as a content creator or starting a new business. But things like that are relaxing to me. So either one of those audios, I'll listen to it as I'm doing my skincare routine. Once I'm done doing that, I'll go ahead and adjust the temperature in my apartment because I like to receive warmth from my blanket, which is actually a duvet. And I don't like having warm air blow on me at nighttime. So I like to turn down the temperature to a very cold temperature, you know, with the fan lightly on. And then that way I can climb into bed and just bundle up with my duvet. Sometimes when I get too hot at night, it makes me uncomfortable and I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll have to go turn down the temperature. So that's why I just started off at the beginning of the night on a low setting. That way if I am starting to feel a little warm from the duvet, I'll just tuck my foot out. How many of y'all know about, you know, leaving one leg out? It works. It will cool down the rest of your body temperature and kind of even you out. I also read somewhere that sleeping in a cooler space actually contributes to having a better sleep. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm gonna roll with it. Once I go ahead and crawl into my bed, I go ahead and pick up my phone and I'll start scrolling through to see what guided meditation I want to listen to the next day. I do like listening to a guided meditation every morning, so to prevent me having to waste any time in the morning with getting that set up, I'll go ahead and find one, save it in my phone. Once I crawl into my bed, I'll go ahead and pick out a guided meditation to listen to the next day. That way I'm not wasting any time. Once that's all picked out, I'll go ahead and pick a 528 Hertz sound frequency. Now, I mentioned this in last week's Sunday vlog that I was listening to an episode of The Skinny Confidential. It was a solo episode with Lauren where she was explaining pretty much how she was able to lose all her baby weight. And it was a really good podcast episode. I would recommend checking that out if you're on a weight loss journey, whether you just had a baby or there's just pounds that you want to shed. I think that episode was really great. It was a combination of things that you can do mentally and also workouts that you can do and also positive eating habits. Listening to 528 Hertz sound frequencies is one of the things that she listed that really helped her. And when I looked into it further, early research does show that 528 Hertz sound frequencies has the ability to heal and repair the body. I don't know how true that is, you know. That's what it says out there. I don't know how true that is, but I will admit, since introducing it into my nighttime regimen, which was a whole week before I actually even started the 5 a.m. challenge, honestly, you guys, it's been the best sleep I've ever had. I've been sleeping a full 8 hours. I've been in a deep sleep the whole entire 8 hours with the exception of when I have to get up and use the bathroom, which isn't every single night. I'm not tossing and turning. And honestly, I'm so still and relaxed in my sleep that my sleep cycle app isn't even picking up any movement and it has a warning sign every single day. Now, I don't know if it's because of the audio of the sound frequencies, which I'm listening to off of my phone in the nighttime, or if it's just the fact that I'm really super still and relaxed in my sleep. I won't know that 100% until I switch devices. So I am thinking and considering getting the Oura ring, which is a ring that tracks your sleep. It's a little pricey. It's like $200 or $300. I do want to get it and try it because that's how hyper focused I am into tracking my sleep quality and making sure that I'm getting the best sleep possible. But honestly, that's a lot to be paying for something that's tracking your sleep. So I'm putting it on my list as something to reward myself with if I meet all my goals by the end of the first quarter. I listen to 528 Hertz sound frequencies off of YouTube. Now, currently I have a YouTube premium account which has no ads on it, so it just runs straight through. It plays the whole entire night while I'm sleeping. You can find some for 5 hours, 6 hours, 1 hour, 8 hours. I'll usually pick like an 8-hour one so it plays the entire time. And I'll just have that playing with my screen off next to my bed. Once I'm done doing that, I'll go ahead into my notes app and I'll make just a short little checklist. It's usually never more than like 5 things of things that I need to do the next day. And these are phone calls that I need to make, maybe an email that I need to send, maybe something I need to research or something I need to brainstorm, something I need to review. It's like little tasks that I can truly just get out the way first thing in the morning. After I'm done doing that, I'll go ahead and pick out a book to read for the rest of the night. until my bedtime. So I've actually been trying to figure out what the best time is for me to go to sleep with waking up at 5 a.m. and listening to these 528 sound frequencies. 8 hours is great, but sometimes it kind of feels like a little bit too much sleep where I'm waking up before 5, like fully awake and alert and ready to just start my day. Right now I'm playing around with whether I should go to bed at 9, 9:30, or 10 o'clock at night. 10 o'clock is definitely the latest for me to be closing my eyes and going to sleep. I don't want to be up past 10 o'clock. Right now, I'm reading the book Blowing My Way to the Top by Jen Atkin. She's the founder of Way Hair Products. I love their detox shampoo, which was gifted to me. If you guys follow me on Instagram at Tanisha.cherry, you'll know that my hair wash routine consists of me using 2 different shampoos. The first one being a detox clarifying shampoo and the second one being a moisturizing shampoo. And right now I'm still using their detox and I like it a lot. It's really good for stripping down your hair completely of all the products, pollution, debris, everything that it's picking up in between your wash cycles. A couple of the things that I'm finding super interesting about her so far, I'm still in the early beginnings of the book, is that she was adopted into a Mormon family and she actually left her community and her family at a very early age to pursue a life outside of what she grew up witnessing for herself and not wanting to get married and have kids at a super young age, which was very normalized in her community. But like, kudos to you, girl. Shout out for going after your dreams. And shout out to her family for supporting her and still maintaining a very positive relationship with her. That's the book I'm reading right now. And if you guys have read that book, please comment below. Let me know what your favorite parts are. And if you have any other really great book recommendations, let me know. Once I hit my bedtime, I turn off my lights, I'll flip over my phone, and I'll turn over and I go to sleep. One thing that is a saving grace for me is that it takes me nothing to fall asleep. And I've been like that my whole entire life. I can fall asleep in less than 5 minutes anywhere. I'm one of those people that sleep through a whole entire flight on a plane. So I'm that kind of sleeper. If you have a harder time falling asleep at nighttime, I definitely recommend listening to an evening guided meditation or an evening storytelling. And you can find free ones on YouTube, as well as if you look in the Apple Podcast app and just type in guided nighttime meditation or nighttime story time. But you'll be able to find a ton of them. I also find that that's something that will not only help you get into a sleep, but get you into a deeper sleep. That is the whole nighttime routine. Once I wake up in the morning, my routine is a lot more relaxed and easier because I'm one of those people that once I'm up, I'm ready to start my day. As soon as my alarm goes off, I will go ahead and switch on my guided meditation. I've been bouncing back between listening to a guided meditation in my bed while I'm still laying down, and also getting up and going to a corner of my room. I actually go to the door where my vision board is posted, and I'll do a feet up guided meditation, which means I'm lying on my back, my butt is pressed against the wall, and my legs are up in the air and leaning on the wall. So I've done both of those. And to be honest, I actually prefer getting out of my bed and going to an exact meditation spot because it's just getting a couple movements in before I really start my day. Currently, I'm listening to guided meditations by Louise Hayes. I've been listening to some of the ones that are available here on YouTube, and I have thoroughly enjoyed listening to them. She starts off guiding you into the meditation, guiding you into clearing your thoughts, and then she says a bunch of positive affirmations. Towards the end, she'll get you to say some just mentally in your head, and then start to say some repeatedly out loud. I love that because it puts my mind into a positive space. It makes me feel like I can conquer the whole day. It makes me feel good about myself. It makes me feel confident. And overall, it just puts me in really positive spirits. So I'm enjoying the Louise Hayes guided meditation. After that, I'll grab my phone and I'll do my daily Wordle. If you don't know what Wordle is, it's pretty much a 5-letter word game where you have, I think it's 6 chances to guess the correct word of the day. And the word of the day is the same for everybody, no matter where you're logging in from. If you're logging in from Utah, if you're logging in from Alaska, everyone has the same daily word. And you can only play the game once a day. So every day there's a new word. I'll go ahead and play that for a bit. It usually takes me under 5 minutes to figure out what the word of the day is. Some days are easier than others. I like doing that after I do my guided meditation because my guided meditation really just puts me in a clear head of positive, good vibes. And then when I start playing the Wordle game, it starts putting my brain to use, kind of like, you know, a slight warm up to what's going to come throughout the day, like almost like an exercise. You know how you go to the gym and you do a little bit of cardio where you'll walk on the treadmill for 10 minutes, maybe you'll do some stretching. That's what I feel like the Wordle game is doing for me. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I post my results every day on there. I'll post it on Twitter first, and then I'll post the tweet onto my Instagram stories, and that is my first piece of social media content for the day. And then once I'm done doing that, I'll get up and I will come straight to the kitchen, to my fridge, grab my water bottle, and down 32 ounces of water right away in one sitting so I can hydrate my body and get things moving. I've been asleep for 7.5 to 8 hours with no water. I need to hydrate. So I'll do that right after I do my Wordle, and I'll also take my vitamins at the same time. Right now I'm taking probiotic, vitamin D, and also some fish oil. I also take an iron pill, but I'll usually take that later in the day with my lunch because it has to be taken with a meal, and you're not supposed to take it too close to any other supplements or medication that you're taking. So those are my ones for first thing in the morning, and then I do my iron pills in the afternoon with my lunch. Once I'm done my water, I will go ahead and turn off the cold air in my apartment because I don't like the cold air blowing the whole entire day, just at nighttime when I'm sleeping. She's very high maintenance. So that cold temperature goes completely off, and then I'll go in the bathroom and I will start with doing all my oral hygiene. I will wash my face. Depending on what day it is, what I do after can vary. So if it's a day where I am working out with my personal trainer in the morning, then after I do everything I need to do in the bathroom, I'll go ahead and switch into my workout outfit and head to the private gym where I do my training sessions at. If it's one of those days that I'm not working out with my personal trainer, then I'll go ahead and turn on my TV and do a quick Apple Fitness workout. I've been bouncing back between doing the strength training, Pilates. Those are the only two I've been doing as of this year, but I'm sure I'll try a few of the other ones as the weeks progress. Once I'm done doing that, I'll go ahead and make myself some breakfast and pretty much get started on my to-do list that I started the night before. Once I'm done doing that, I'll go ahead and make myself a really good breakfast and start working on my to-do list that I started the night before. And that's pretty much how I wake up and stay up at 5 a.m. I hope me sharing my whole routine in the nighttime and the morning with you guys was helpful. If you guys decide to become a 5 a.m. girl or boy or person, let me know, comment below. I'd love to see what tips and tricks have helped you be successful, or what challenges that you're having, because let's be honest, we're all human. We're all gonna have challenges when trying something new. So if you need someone to come and hype you up, send me a DM on Instagram, comment below, and I'll be more than happy to hype you up, okay? Because look, I'm the hype queen, okay? Nobody can get you more ready in the mood or feel good like I am when I'm hyping somebody up. So don't be afraid to reach out, because gorgeous, gorgeous girls hype up their friends, and we're friends, right? All right, that's what I thought. That's all I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel so you can get notifications for when I post my Wednesday and Sunday weekly videos. I will be back on Sunday with another vlog. See you guys then. Bye.